What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very happy to be here with you all and very excited to show off a little bit of a new development in Royale. So if you guys didn't see in the title and the thumbnail and whatever, there is officially a new world record. I think I brought it up in the past, but there's a new strategy on how to get this new world record. And I want to show you guys and share with you how people are able to do it and basically how it works. And it's super interesting. So this is a game I was playing with Kirby, a longtime subscriber. She helps out with one of our clans in the Discord, all this good stuff. Great player. And she is going to demonstrate how to do this. So right here, okay, we're going up against Bedlam. So at 92 is the important thing. As you guys know, we're already at 90. So we're already doing really well. You can see she's only got 4 Demon Hunters and a pretty tight-knit board, and we're chilling. We're absolutely chilling. But 92 is when Tribunal comes. You guys know Tribunal is the big thing for when for trying to get really far in co-op, right? So the biggest difference between this deck and some of the other decks is 2 things, okay? First, let's talk about Jay, okay? We got Jay in there for 2 reasons. The first is that they do slow. Jay does slow every time you attack. You see it right there. Slows down the troops, so there's no need for Cold Mage. Okay, that opens up a spot in their lineup, not having Cold Mage in there, which is actually really important. The second thing is the squares that Jay puts down. Okay, Jay. Oh, I thought Tribunal was coming up. It's actually not coming up. Perfect. The squares that they put down increase, I forget if it's attack speed or damage or both, whichever one it is. You can see it that she has 2 Demon Hunters on the squares from Jay next to a banner where the Demon Hunters are crazy. But take a look at what she's doing right now. She's using Portal Keeper to switch her Demon Hunters around the banner. You can see now the Demon Hunters are like glowing. That means they have their shield, and she switches it once again. The Portal Keeper like goes to sleep for a second simply because that's just kind of how it works. It switches, it goes to sleep for a second. But look at her switching everybody around. So now we have a Bombardier, all 3 Demon Hunters, a banner, and now that Executioner that can't be hit by Tribunal. So my job is pretty much do nothing, okay? She made those switches with Portal Keeper, and now they don't get hit by Tribunal. So this is what people are doing, okay? The new world record is like 1,000 and something, and every single day, people are getting higher and higher world records, okay? This is how they are doing it, okay? With this strategy, you can just endlessly... I'm trying to get the rank 6 back up, but it's pretty unnecessary. It's really unnecessary. There we go. We got the rank 6 back up. So I'm happy about that. But we're absolutely chilling. But this is the strategy that people are using. So if you perfect the switch people around with the Portal Keeper, make sure that everybody has the shield when Tribunal comes, you can go for endless waves. There's no stopping you. The people that I went for over 1,000 waves, 1,100 I saw recently, it took them 9 hours. It took them 9 hours to get 1,100 waves in the bag. And they got like 700,000 gold or something like that. It's absolutely crazy. I definitely think if this is the first time you guys are hearing of this, I kind of apologize, because I feel like the more that this is shown and like common knowledge to the public, the quicker that the devs are going to get rid of it. And I know that there's an update coming really soon, probably balancing changes and things. I bet you this is the main reason why. Okay, I think that they nerfed Corsair originally because people were getting over 200 or so in waves with Corsair, and it was pretty strong. And I don't think that the devs really want us to be getting like 200 or so. That's a pretty long game. So the fact that we're getting over 1,000, I have a feeling that they're going to nerf Portal Keeper. I don't know how exactly they could do it. Maybe just like the timing length that a shield, or maybe they can't shield it from a boss, or I don't know what they're going to do exactly, but It's absolutely crazy. We're at wave 99. And look at my board, okay? We were talking during Discord while I was playing this, and she basically said there's no reason for you to fill your board. It just wastes mana. There's no reason for you to spam shamans, and yeah, basically just hang out and use your trainer. That's the only thing I do. We're now on wave 100, by far the easiest I've gotten to wave 100, and I basically only use my trainer. You see, I use it right there to stop all the bosses from getting across. So there's definitely a few little things that you have to do to ensure that you get to wave a million or endless, right? As long as you can endlessly have a partner that pauses the boss at the bridge who's running support, as well as the damage partner is continuously swapping around your demon hunters and everything with Portal Keeper, you can go for endless waves. Yeah, that's obviously easier said than done. 9 hours is a feat, guys. I think it's 1110 or something, whatever the people got to. That's a feat. That is dedication. That is absolutely crazy that somebody did that. Even if they're like somewhat taking advantage of a mechanic that maybe shouldn't be in the game. I don't really know exactly. I mean, you guys let me know what you think about this mechanic. But 9 hours, it's crazy. They have a world record. That's a world record by far. The world record prior was like 200, and then they beat it by 800. I mean, that's wild. That's absolutely wild. So, got to, give credit where credit is due. Absolutely. I don't think I will ever make it to 1,000. Not that my time is more valuable than yours, but 9 hours, that's a long time to just sit and like that's pretty crazy. That's absolutely pretty crazy. And I mean, the rewards are, I don't know. Is it worth it? Is 600,000 gold worth 9 hours of your time playing on this? 600,000 gold would be pretty freaking amazing. But that's also probably something like a $100 bill or something. So you can kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, the next time we go up against Tribunal, I'll talk about the timing, because I know everybody is most interested in how to run the damage. I, as a supporter, have basically done the same exact thing as I would normally do, okay? Right here. So we got Warlock, okay? This is the timing. When when my damage units from Kirby start attacking my Warlock, that's when you start switching people around, because that's the timing to make sure that everybody gets protected before Tribunal, okay? So let's see when they make their first switch, okay? We're taking out Warlock right now. And there's the first switch, okay? We were just about to kill my Warlock, and she made the first switch. She did the Bombardier. She now did a Demon Hunter, waiting for the Portal Keeper to come back alive, switches it with another Demon Hunter. The shield goes up. Now we've got, waiting again for the Portal Keeper. As soon as it's alive, switch it for the other Demon Hunter, okay? The last thing that we're going to do is switch it for an Executioner. And right by we do the banner first, of course. You need the banner. The banner is like the most important thing. Oh, and I'll talk about the squares a little bit more in a second. And the last thing here would be the Executioner. There it is. So that's the timing, okay? At this point, everything is shielded by the Portal Keeper. Everything is shielded from the Tribunal, whatever. Nothing got hit, okay? And as you will see, I'm just going to let my board die. It's kind of useless. I have to sneeze. I wonder if it's going to go away. Okay. I'm just letting my board die, as you can see, okay? We've got 4 units on our board. There's no reason for me to spam shamans. On her board, she's also going to let some of her units die. That second that second banner is going to die. That rank 6 Demon Hunter is totally unnecessary. We don't need that rank 6 Demon Hunter, okay? We've got an Executioner, an extra Executioner. Don't need it. Useless. Don't need it. So as we go along, those units are eventually going to go away, whether it's Warlock, whether it's Tribunal, whether it's whatever. They're eventually going to go away, and it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. As long as you have 3 Demon Hunters, 1 Banner, 1 Bombardier, and 1 Portal Keeper, all at max, you're chilling. You're absolutely chilling. Okay. Now, the maybe most important thing. So this deck, obviously it works really, really well on getting far, but it's actually pretty difficult to set up. Okay. And what I mean by that is you need to have the J squares. I should probably do this in like a full breakdown, do like a whole like, listen to my TED talk. No, you need the squares for J to be adjacent, you like that, to the banner, okay? Because you need both Demon Hunters in the square that's also connected to a J. So when we were playing this, we tried about maybe 5 times and just let our board completely die because the J squares were all over the place. Then we got into a game, and for whatever reason, we couldn't get our setup right, so we died at like wave 20 or something. And then we took another like 2 games to try and set it up, and we couldn't get it right, so we just kept dying on wave 0 because if you don't have the squares in the right spot and you have a partner you just keep on going with, might as well just die, okay? It sounds kind of bad, but notice I didn't do my trainer there. Against Tamer and even Tribunal, I don't really need to use my Tamer because they're not going to continue to use their effect like Warlock or Gorgon or Puppeteer would, so it doesn't really matter. But as soon as we got back to this and got our board set up, as soon as I have every single thing maxed on her board, I don't have anything to do. The only thing I can do basically is save up my mana, and if for some reason she messes up and some of her units either get ranked down or moved around, then I can use my mana to try and level them back up. But if that ever does happen, we're in a lot of trouble. So realistically, for the rest of the game, from 100 all the way up to potentially whatever 10,000, I mean, it's possible. I shouldn't even need to do anything except for my trainer. The only thing I need to do is do my trainer. And if I haven't talked about that enough, it's basically just pausing my bosses at the bridge or right before she would target my bosses, simply because if she hasn't killed all her bosses yet and retargets to mine, for instance, we're going up against Gorgon right now, the Gorgons that she hasn't killed on her side would then freeze some of her units, and she didn't protect. She only protects with the Portal Keeper exploit, I don't know what you want to call it, mechanic, whatever, activation, shield, whatever. She only does that during Tribunal. For the rest of it, she doesn't do anything either. She waits, and she uses J. We'll show the timing of J. She waits until they're all bunched up, and then she'll shoot the arrows just like that, slows everybody down, and we're all good. So originally I was going to try and stream this entire thing and see like how it would go about and like how it worked or whatever. But honestly, we're gonna keep going. This is gonna be a nice long video for you guys, and we'll keep breaking it down. But in total honesty, it's a complete repeat. Okay, so every 2 waves, it's a boss. It does it in the same order every time. It's gonna be Tamer, then it's gonna be Gorgon, then it's gonna be Bedlam, then it's gonna be Warlock, then it's gonna be Tribunal, then it's gonna be Puppeteer, and then you go back to Tamer. And it's the exact same process over and over and over and over and over again. So between the switches that she's making with Portal Keeper and me stopping them at the bridge with Tamer or Trainer, which isn't very exciting, you would be looking at the exact same pattern endlessly for 9 hours. And I mean, yeah, it might be a little bit exciting, but at the same time, do you guys think I have that many words to just continue to talk for 9 hours? I mean, maybe if I was streaming, then we could like chat and like whatever, but but yeah, so we're not going to do a 9-hour stream. I mean, we didn't make it to 1,000 anyway. You can put in the comments what you guys think we're going to make it to. If you guys don't know, my record is 130, I believe. So, and I actually just put that video out yesterday, I believe. So check that video out if you haven't seen it. That is with the old school strategy with Cold Mage and Bombardier. Yeah, I guess Cold Mage is the only switch, and then I use Trainer rather than J because we have Cold Mage in there. But notice my board, okay? We've got 1 unit on our board, and it's a level 1 Harlequin. So if you guys, okay, and by the way, that was Warlock, right? So let's pay attention. Let's see the Demon Hunters going around, switching around, doing all the things. So right now you can see Bombardier, Demon Hunter are shielded. He's going to do another Demon Hunter. And then she should go down to the banner. Banner right there. And then the last switch is that Executioner. That's a rank max, which is in the corner there. Or not in that corner, the max one. There it is, switched just in time. And now we have Tribunal. I now have an empty board, and we're absolutely fine. She did Bombardier one more time, just in case that timing ran out, which is really smart by her. And there we go. She's now just switching people back and forth just to make sure that Banner is in the middle of 3 Demon Hunters, 2 of which are on J, and then the last space 4 that's attached to Banner is Bombardier. So look at this map. Take a mental note. This is how it should look if you guys are trying out this strategy. And you guys can go for pretty far. Get a charger, plug your phone in, get a buddy next to you. You could go forever. So pretty exciting right there. And so far so good. We're coming up on wave 20, and we're absolutely chilling. It was cracking me up because look at my board. There is not a single unit on my board. If anybody ever sent this to me and saw that they were at wave 120, everybody on their map is pretty much maxed. And then their partner, who has 75,000 mana, doesn't have a single unit on their board. I mean, I would think they were cheating. I would think that there's a hack going on, right? Right, guys? But no, there's no hack. There's no cheating. We're just playing the game, and this is what happens. There's no benefit to continuously spamming your board, filling your board, leveling stuff up. It doesn't do anything. There's literally not a single reason. Because if she does get in trouble, I already said this before, but if she does get in trouble, then I can spam my board and see what I could do. But realistically, if she gets in trouble, the game's probably over anyway. But right there, the J placement is on point. We're doing absolutely fine. Let me know in the comments what you guys are, what's your record for co-op at the moment. And let me know if you guys have tried this strategy out, because it's definitely pretty cool. The only thing that is a little bit difficult that I feel like most of you may not have is having the J at a high enough level to have the squares. So I don't even have that. Okay, my J only has the cold effect because I think that's at level 1. So mine doesn't come with the squares. I'm trying to get my J up a little bit. I think it's level 10 maybe that you got to get it to. And it is pretty crucial. It really is pretty crucial because, you know, it doesn't matter as much if you were running cold mage because everything would always be slowed. So if your attack speed is just a little bit slower without that square, it should be okay. But running this method, everybody's at full speed, right? This wave just started. Everybody's at full speed. We took that out full speed, that out full speed, that out full speed. Everything's full speed. Maybe the Bombardier's pausing a little bit. Yeah, that's true. But until they get in the middle, then when she does her J arrows, then it's all slowed. Okay, so you really need that extra push of attack speed from those squares to be able to take out them mostly at full speed until like maybe the last 30% of the wave, if that makes sense. Okay, and it was really interesting as we get further and further and further. There was less and less noise coming from my board. There's no like Gorgon freezes. Gorgon just silently went around its business. There's no like boss music. It was very bizarre just going this far. I don't really know, but I'll be very interested to see what the devs have to say about this and what they think. I mean, every single day there's been a new world record. I've seen at least 3 people get over 1,000, and they're from different clans. There was one from NC. There was one from TT. So if you have J with squares and you've got a buddy that you have some time to kill with, try this method out, guys. Try it out. See how it goes. And let me know how you do. Let me know how you do. But it's really freaking cool. Okay, we're at wave 126. My record's 130. Her record is 223, I believe, which she actually got today as well. She got to 223, and then she did whatever we end up getting to, which it's a secret as of right now. But we're going to keep on going. And I'm just laughing because my board is funny, guys. My board is so funny, and I don't even know what else I could do. I'm literally just chilling and playing my trainer. It's really cool. But basically, I want to get to 130, beat my record, which I just posted like yesterday. Beat my record, and then I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Okay, I'm going to cut the video. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit just because you guys don't need to see the same exact thing over and over and over again. And it's actually really interesting to me looking at her board because you can see the banner, the Demon Hunter, and the Executioner are slowly getting leveled down. So eventually, her board would turn into exactly what she wants. It's going to be one Bombardier, one Banner, 3 Demon Hunters, 1 Executioner, and 1 Portal Keeper. And that's it. There's not going to be anything else on the board, and it will look pretty cool. But right here, 128, 130 is Tribunal. I don't know exactly what happened when I lost to Tribunal, but I was using the Cold Mage deck, which works really well. If you guys don't have Jay at a high rank, I still say Cold Mage. Check that video out because it works really well. And if you guys are enjoying this video, I probably should have said this before. We're already 20 minutes in. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribing. And also on my channel, check out the memberships because the memberships help me out a great deal to continue producing the content that I do for you guys every single day, as well as it's a lot of cool perks for each and every one of you who get new banners, new emojis. Some of them are my face. They're pretty funny, as well as you get your own Discord chat, members only exclusive Discord chat with also some inclusive perks in that specific Discord chat. So check those out for sure if you guys are enjoying. If you guys aren't enjoying, then don't worry about it if you're not enjoying. But here we go, wave 130. This is my record. We just took out Warlock, right? So now you can see that she's got all the shields up. She made all the moves. And we're doing pretty good. Every single thing is shielded, so work's done. Work's done, just like that. She's moving everybody around. Now she's just trying to get Banner back into the spot, and we're good. We got 3 Demon Hunters around it. We've got Banner in the middle, and we got Bombardier on the other side. That's exactly the setup you want. And wave 131, a new record for me, and pretty exciting. Picking things up at wave 150. Here we go. Hit her with a thumbs up because we are at wave 150. Very exciting. And going up against Bedlam. You can see, look at the board now, okay? We're like 20 waves later now, and she's got me with the thumbs up. That one banner is almost gone. That other Executioner is a rank 3. It's going away, and then that other Demon Hunter is also a rank 4. We're at wave 150, so we've blown my record out of the water here. And we're just hanging out. We're doing the same exact thing. My board hasn't changed at all. We're now at 130,000 mana. I wish I could just turn that into gold and just be like, all right, you know what? Take my mana. Give me the gold. I need to upgrade my stuff, man. I would upgrade so many things if I just had some more gold. Maybe I should do like some pack openings or something like that, which would be pretty cool. But so far, so good, guys. We're absolutely hanging out. 152. I want to see how far we can get. Okay, let me know in the comments what you guys think. How far are we going to get? And it should be pretty exciting. We got Warlock right now, so you guys know the timing, right? Nobody right now is shielded. Okay, nobody right now is shielded on her side. I'm pausing my Warlock just in case. I'm pausing it like pretty early. You don't need to have to wait super long. And here we go. It's starting to attack us. There we go. And let's see the timing from her. Okay, she's waiting. She's waiting. Took out the first one. And right before she takes out the second one, she starts. Okay, starts with the Bombardier. Switch with the Bombardier. Switch with the Demon Hunter. Next, she's going to do another Demon Hunter, followed by the Banner. And then lastly, she's going to do that Executioner at max. And that's the whole timing. It's going to be the exact same thing over and over and over again. Okay, wave 153, 154 is Tribunal. If you guys don't know the pattern by now, which I don't know exactly what the pattern is, but check it out on our Discord. I have a page that says exactly what's coming when all the way up to 200, and you can just kind of follow it. Okay, so after 100, it's the same exact thing every time. Okay, so you can just follow along if you want to, but check it out on the Discord if you guys need to, and you should be in pretty good shape. But here we go. See, she switched one more time with the Bombardier, simply because she could, and she wants to make sure that it's still going to be at max health. We actually lost a banner there, so we got rid of one of our units. Pretty cool right there. Got rid of one of our units. We now have a rank 2 Executioner chilling over there. I was going to emote, decided not to, I guess. But yeah, we're still doing the exact same thing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units on our board, but we only need 7, right? We only need 7. 3, 1, 1, and 1. And 1. 1, 1, 1, and 1. That's how it should be. So it's all about timing, guys. It's about having a lot of time, first off, so that you could just take your time and do it all. But it's all about timing, and when you're shooting your J, when I'm putting down my trainer, as well as when to make switches for Tribunal with your Portal Keeper. And that's it. If you guys can do that, you'll get to wave 1,000, and it'll be a beautiful thing. No, it's not that simple, but pretty good. Pretty good. Let me know what you guys think of this strategy. We're going to keep on going. 156. I hope you put in the comments what you guys think I'm going to get to, because there's no stopping here. I mean, are we going to make an error? Is something going to go wrong? I don't know. We're going to have to see. Obviously, this isn't live gameplay. I know I've already said this, but just to reiterate a little bit more, and it should be pretty cool. And one thing I did want to say is that I want to, next time I live stream, which should be this Friday, probably in the morning, because I think that went really well. If you guys missed the live stream, I did it a little bit earlier, and I got a lot of new people in there. It was awesome. I'd love to jump into a live stream and just play somebody like Kirby. Just play and try and get a world record sitting on the live stream. I feel like we could definitely do it. And that way you can have people popping in and out with us being at wave 100, 200 maybe, and just keep on going. Because this took, I mean, I'm not going to say how long because that gives it away, but this took a pretty long time anyway, and it was nowhere near the world record. Just to say that now, if you guys thought this was going to be a world record, it is not. But I don't even know how far we get, to be perfectly honest. But it's very, very fun. And I don't think that this is going to be around for very long. I know I said that already, but make sure that you guys, if you want to try this strategy, if you have the opportunity to, because you have the J squares and a partner with an endless amount of time, try this out, because I don't think it'll be in the game for all that long, simply because I don't think the devs want us to be getting to wave 1,000. I don't know if maybe it's good for the game, maybe it's not. World records are always fun. But like a world record trying to get to 200 is quite a bit different than a world record of you trying to get to 1,000. You know, it's like an hour versus like 9 hours. So, yeah. Well, wave 59 in the books, wave 60 coming up. They do kind of get a little bit further. That timing with J is really important, okay? You don't want to fire it too early to like get those monsters that are coming really quick, because you're going to miss the monsters in the back. And those monsters are going to speed by everybody else and possibly hit your stuff. So the timing's a little bit interesting, but you don't want to wait too long with J, simply because then all the monsters in the front are really quick and they're going to get to the end of the board potentially. So it's really kind of feel it out and see how it goes, and, you know, all those little things. Made my coffee super good today. Can't complain. And it's just so interesting. It's so interesting looking at my board. This second screen record is hilarious, because the entire screen record is me doing nothing. It's me with an empty board watching Kirby get me my world record and stomp on my personal best record. And yeah. Bedlam coming up. So now we're starting to creep towards when we actually have to do something, right? It's Warlock. You guys can start saying it with me. I can do it like it's a kid's show, okay? As soon as Warlock, here comes Warlock. Oh, I feel like I was going to sing Santa Claus. Here comes Warlock. Here, right? And then as soon as they're about to take out my last Warlock, okay, let's switch the Bombardier. Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter, Banner, Executioner. Here comes Tribunal, right? It's a pattern, guys. It's a pattern. As soon as you figure out the pattern, you're able to go for a very long time. Wave 163, stomping on my record, guys, which is even more funny, or funnier, I don't know. Either one works. I'm like happy that I got to wave one something, right? And then people are like, oh yeah, you know, got to 1,000, 200, like, you know, it's whatever. Blows my mind, okay? And it makes me a little bit sad because, you know, I bet you guys have records out there that are 60 still, that are 100 still, you know? And not that to be ashamed of, it's just the cards that you have. If you don't have J with squares, you can't get 1,000. If you don't have Demon Hunter, you're not really going to get past 60 much, right? So it's dependent on what cards you have. 1 billion, by the way, and I'm pointing at it, Warlocks are now 1 billion in damage. 1 billion with a B, with a big old B, okay? Beach Bums B, billion. Pretty wild. 165. Kirby's chilling it, chilling. It was Warlock, so now we're doing it. Demon Hunter. What do we got already? So we got to get one more Demon Hunter. There it is. Oh, maybe 2 more Demon Hunter. 1 more Demon Hunter now. Let's wait for the Portal Keeper to wake up. It's awake. Switched. Okay. What's next? Everybody say it together. Banner. We're going to switch it with the banner. Here it comes. Whoosh. Last one. Say it with me. Executioner. Switch with the Executioner. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to have to pause that. Oh, I paused. I got scared, so I paused it. She should switch it with the Executioner, no? Okay, there we go. Switched it with the Executioner. Still sleeping. Tribunal coming up. Let's see if the Bombardier actually does get out of its shield. Okay, well, she switched it anyway, so no, it didn't. So pretty interesting right there. Executioner didn't, or Bombardier didn't lose its shield at all, but she switched it just in case. So now she's just setting her board back up. We got 3 Demon Hunters around the Bannerlord. 2 Demon Hunters are in the J squares, as well as next to a banner, and then Bombardier. The 4th unit touching banner is Bombardier. So if you guys missed that in the beginning of my video, if you guys don't have a setup like this with J, that the Demon Hunters can be next to J or in J's squares and next to banner, where banner can touch 4 units, just keep restarting. Keep restarting. You're going to waste your time. I don't know how far you can get, but it's not worth it. But wave 167, every single time we get through a tribunal, it's a little bit of a, you know, a little sigh of relief. But they are getting right to the end of our board. So I don't know if we would be in a little bit better shape if maybe her cards were more leveled up. I know she's got some pretty high cards. She's got a high crit. But those people who are getting to wave 1,000, I'm sure have like level 9, 10 legendaries, you know, maxed everything else. Executioner, Bombardier, Banner, as well as maybe even Portal Keeper. I have no idea. So they are getting a little bit further on our board, but we're still like pretty good. And I think the distance that these monsters are getting on her board, or our board, I guess, is kind of dependent on just when she fires her J. Okay, like I said before, it's kind of like a cat and mouse game. You don't want to go too early, you don't want to go too late. You want to make sure that you get as many monsters as you can in the slow. So let's try and look at the timing here. Okay, so she's taking things right out of the bridge, but you can see there's some lagging, there's some speeding away right there. That's a pretty nice bundle. Okay, but they don't always look like that. But right here, taking out that one, I mean, they still almost made it to the wood. Okay, that one was a little less sketchy, but they're still getting pretty far. So it's really just that cat and mouse game. And also another thing to mention, it's when the Demon Hunters fire. If you get Demon Hunters that are firing at the same time, one will always miss. And that's really important. And there's nothing you can do about it, really. You can see, oh, so 2 of them are actually firing at the same time. You can see it now. So one of them is kind of missing. Okay, not always, but sometimes. So we're taking out a 1 billion Tamer. Tamer actually gets pretty sketchy when you are getting pretty far, because all the little monsters build up, and you're not killing Tamer right away because there are so many little monsters. And if you don't kill it right away, there's more little monsters. So it's just like continues to compile on itself. We're at wave 171. Again, my record was 130, guys. We're just my video yesterday was a personal best, 130. Previously it was 118. Now it's 170. Guys, I guess my next co-op video has to be 200, right? It has to be 200. Then it has to be 1,000. Then it has to be this. Absolutely wild. Absolutely crazy. That's a beautiful spread of J right there, right? Nice, nice, nice. It's good to know also that J, whatever the arrows hit, that's what slows. Okay, because I didn't actually know that at first. I thought that I like spam the arrows and then like all the monsters on the board got cold or frozen or whatever, but it's not. It's not actually true. So it's good to see how all this stuff works, and it's still pretty cool. So we got Gorgon now. We're starting to go back through the process again. We got Gorgon, 1.1 billion Gorgon. It'll be really exciting to see what the damage looks like at the end of this video. And she took it out no problem. I always like looking at her board because she's now got one Executioner at level 1, and she has a Demon Hunter at level 3, right? At one point, that Demon Hunter was max. At one point, that Executioner, I know it was rank 6. I don't actually know if it was ever max, but I know it was rank 6. So it's just funny because those are the ones that aren't getting shielded, okay? I like to think about it in this manner because looking at this board, that's how much I would have had to level them up with shamans if she didn't have this shield. But right here, we're trying to take these guys out. They are getting pretty far, but we're going to be okay. 174 coming up. And what do we got? We got Bedlam, right? There it is, 1.1 billion Bedlams. But right, so that's really interesting, right? Those were max and level 6. So if you were just going about it getting hit by Tribunal every single time, that would be my job to level them up every single time with shamans. But that takes that whole concept of that game out of the game because you don't even need it. The ones that are getting leveled down don't matter. The ones that do matter are not getting leveled down. So the support unit, the support guy at this point does absolutely nothing. But here we are, 175, taking out all of these monsters here. Thinking about Tribunal coming up next, and hopefully we can just take all these guys out, and it should be absolutely fine. But they're actually getting pretty far. Look how spread out they are. So we've got 2 fast monsters that didn't get slowed, and right there, I could have used my trainer, but I didn't because I was going to save it for Tribunal. It would have been done for Warlock. Bad on my part, really bad on my part. But 174 waves we lost. She's got 1,091, 98.6 billion. We had 100 billion damage done. 174. We got 11,000 gold. I'm taking a little screenshot right there. But that was very, very cool. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you can use this strategy to get some more world records. Those of you guys that have endless amounts of time, get out there, get a new world record, put it on the top of the leaderboard with the BB in front of your name. That's what we need, right? But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.